Hey guys, welcome to the 2018 MCAT preparation questions. This is question 26 in this series. So basically today's question is this one right here. If y equals this, what values of x will y be less than 1? Okay, what I'd like you to do is, as usual, pause the video and try the question out by yourself and see how far you can go with this question. Okay, so hopefully you have a chance to have a crack at this question. So what we have is we've got this quadratic, which is 2x squared plus 9x minus 4. And we want to figure out for what values of x will y be less than 1. Now if I went a little bit too fast there, let's actually take this a step back. We're trying to look for when will y be less than 1. So we can actually write this as y is less than 1. And because y is equal to 2x squared plus 9x minus 4, I'm just replacing that there. Okay, so then what we can do is we can rearrange this so we have 0 on one side. So we're going to get 2x squared plus 9x minus 4. And when the positive 1 comes to the left hand side, it's minus 1, because of opposite of positive 1 is negative 1, and this is less than 0. So what we end up with is 2x squared plus 9x minus 5. And we're trying to figure out when is it less than 0. Now let's just kind of know some facts here. First off, this is a quadratic. Because it's a quadratic, it's going to look like this. And we're trying to figure out when is this quadratic going to be less than 0. And remember that the x-axis is the 0. Everything above it is positive. Everything below it is negative. And we're looking for less than 0. And I know you're probably thinking, but not really, because here it's asking for less than 1. But remember, we've actually rearranged the equation, so we're actually looking for less than 0. So the zone we're going to be looking for is this zone right here, and we need to figure out what these two purple points are. And to do that, what we need to do is we replace this with 2x squared plus 9x minus 5 equals to 0, and we're going to factorize and find what those two purple points are. So to factorize this, and we're just going to do this on the side here, 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. So I'm basically looking for two numbers that multiply to negative 10 and add up to positive 9. So in this case, it will be positive 10 and negative 1, positive 10 and negative 1. So that means I'm going to write 2x squared, and instead of writing this as 9x, I'm going to write this as plus 10x minus 1x minus 5, and that's equal to 0. So then I'm going to split this up into two halves. And in the first part, the left-hand side, I've got 2x squared and 10x. So I know that 2x is a common factor, so that could be written as x plus 5. And as for the second part, I can see minus 1 is a common factor, and I can write this as x plus 5 equals to 0. So this could be now factorized further as 2x minus 1 and x plus 5 equals to 0. So solving this, I've got 2x minus 1 is equal to 0, or x plus 5 equals to 0. So in the first case, I've got 2x is equal to positive 1, and then x is equal to 1 over 2. So that's my first value. And in the second case, I've got x is equal to minus 5. So I figured out what my two values of those purple points are. The first one is being negative 5, and the second one being half. But in this question, it's asking for what values of x will y be less than 1. So in this case, the interval you're looking at is it's going to be between negative 5 and positive half. Okay, we don't actually put less than or equal to, because here it's only asking for less than 1. And so this is your final answer for this question. Alright guys, that's basically it for this short little video here. If you have any questions, pop it in the comment section below. And thank you for watching. And also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.